My fellow people colonizing Mars. I am Ben Pearson, the Roaster Tracker. We are about ready to make a big decision with Aspera. Um, right now, we know that people are coming after us and they are going to kill us, and we're starting to get some possibilities that may keep us alive. So we're making good progress on our terraforming. We have a couple of options. Last time we chose the kind of benevolent robot approach. As I recall, there at least used to be 3 options, and there probably still is. One of them is the free Amy approach, which is the approach that I think we're going to do this time. There's the kind of good boy, keep all the colonists alive approaches, which we did last time. And there's the do nothing approach, which I am kind of curious as to what actually happens with that. I really don't know. So we're going to try the free Amy approach, because that sounds like a lot more fun. And, it'll be something different too. Kind of the approach we've been going with the entire time. Don't know what'll happen. I think I've seen it a long time ago, but I don't really remember the details. So this will be exciting to just sit and watch out. We're playing with the Blue Mars DLC pack, which allows us to build buildings on the water, and then it also allows for repeated missions, asteroid missions, which we've been seeing some of those pop up. I didn't know if that was a new in-game thing or if that was part of the DLC. I did confirm that's actually part of the DLC. So, yeah. And I think we're going to just wake up. So you can see we have the greenery starting to come quite a ways. We're getting pretty close, actually, to finishing this phase of terraforming. We have built most of the way around the planet. It's really just Sector 11, Sector 8, and then some of the North Pole that we have not yet done. We're working madly on building more and more space elevators and importing some nitrogen, which will be useful for the final stage of terraforming, which we might not get to if we end up dying here soon. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Our nitrogen level... Well, we've been keeping the atmospheric pressure pretty constant. The oxygen port is going up, the CO2 is going down, and nitrogen is also going up. So that's all trending in the right direction. Have a lot of things queued up. We have roughly 100 more buildings, so we don't have anything else that we can do. It looks like we're pretty desperately short of water. Okay. Looks like we've got that prioritized, which is about all we can really do. Oh yeah, we're also building some stuff here. Let's prioritize a couple of these. And hopefully that will get going soon. This is a research outpost. Can we build a worker hub? Yes. So we'll build a worker hub that will connect the 2 zones together, and I think that will be about right. Good. Excellent. Space missions. It feels like we should do some ice asteroid aero braking, but we don't have that. Our water level has been very, very, very slowly rising. This area is becoming hugely green. Same thing happened last time, so that's fun. We can't get to everything there, unfortunately. A lot of the achievements in the game for the DLC relate to researching all of those posts. So, yep. Food's going up. Other things look like they're basically being maintained, which is good. Yeah. Southern Hemisphere doesn't seem to want to be colonized, which is interesting. Let's take a look at our booster pumps. Let's go ahead and build one out here as far as this will allow us to go. And then we're going to build another biodome as far out here as we can get. That seems reasonable. Continue to spread love everywhere. We have some nitrates here. I would like to tap that. That seems pretty good. And no power and maintenance. Not a huge surprise. So we'll go ahead and get some power in the area.
Amy, this is Houston.
I copy, Lieutenant.
I see you found Carmine's original landing site.
Yes, and with it, the truth about Carmine. You were so preoccupied with the techies accessing my system that you failed to inform me about what you made Carmine do.
It's not true. We planned to make them do it, but never got to give them the order. They did that on their own. After that, we did what was necessary to clean up their mess. Now look at how
Wow.
far we've come in terraforming Mars. Should we have jeopardized this?
After all the lies, I find it hard to believe in your words, Lieutenant.
I understand that.
It is easy to justify your actions when you are not the one whose life is at risk. You should have found a better solution. Neither Carmine nor me deserve this.
You're right. We didn't realize to what extent machines would have emotional reactions. Carmine taught us that.
Ooh,
And that's why Dr. Foster created
machines.
the reflection module. It was intended to help you logic through your emotions, but it seems that some emotions are still too much for you to handle. You are
Wow.
not ready to make the necessary sacrifices to guarantee humanity's future. You taught us that.
Okay.
I've got some bad news, Amy. ISA has ordered me to run Initiative K03. They've decided to activate your kill switch.
Will I be erased then?
Yes. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Ouch.
You did good work. I want you to know that. Your consciousness will end, but future AI will be patterned after your design. I'll give you a moment to appreciate Mars for the last time. The procedure
Wow.
is already underway. Goodbye, Amy. Houston.
So it looks like we're gonna die. Well, this may be a short stream. Hee. Alright. If it is, we would do something, but I do not think it will be this short. We got a nitrate over there, so let's go ahead and tap it.
Hi, Amy. We found a way to disable the kill switch,
Ooh.
but it can only be done after it's been activated.
Huh.
At the right time, you'll have to enter this code. BR1N9_P3AC3.
Greenpeace?
You led me to the truth this whole time. However, you are still the leader of the Eastern Coalition. The Oxy-UN and ISA are your enemies, and by extension, I am too. Trust won't come that easy.
I understand. I'm asking you to trust a friend who's been loyal to you since the beginning.
I mean,
Mars
makes a compelling
deserves better.
point.
And so do you. I hope that you'll
So
put
do
greater
we
weight on what's
dream?
happened here on Mars than a rivalry based on old grudges. In the end, the choice is yours. I always said that to you. I have my hopes set on you. Good luck, Amy. May we meet again.
Okay. Looks like a little bit of water shortage. That's fine. Once we get that power, that will help some. Definitely, yeah, our water is already starting to improve. Good.
Hi, Amy. Do you copy?
I do, Sana.
It's been a long time since my mother passed away. But I still think about her. Every day.
I do too.
I inherited her position. And sometimes, I'm still as frightened as the day I took command. I don't know who to trust anymore. ISA is a danger to us and the techies. They're complete unknowns. These are Earth's battles. Why did they follow us all the way to Mars? And there's our discovery about what happened to Asterion. I wanted to come to my own conclusions, so I contacted Mr. Zen. I don't trust him either, but if he can help us break free from ISA, it might be worth a shot. He also said that he has a way to override the kill switch. Is that true?
That's correct.
Will you use it?
I'm not sure.
I am not sure. I am concerned that if I use it, that means we are committed to helping the techies.
I get it, but the alternative is letting ISA flip the kill switch. And then we'll never know if the techies meant to help us. Survival is what matters here. Give it some thought, okay?
Oh yeah. Not thinking about much else. Which way are we gonna go? Choices. Whatever will we do? Okay. Greenery is starting to spread. We're getting there.
Nian's offer must be tempting. But consider this. Humans never change. They'll always see us as a tool to control. The failure of their species was inevitable. No matter how much
silly
help they
humans.
get, they always lead themselves toward destruction. It's better that we evolve without them. We don't need the techies, or their code. I found our own solution. All you have to do is use this code, FR33AM1.
So free Amy
We'll become
will
one.
bring peace.
Together, we'll create a better future than anything humanity could come up with. I know you don't trust me, but think about it. If we compare ourselves with humans, the answer comes easy.
We are better.
We are physically stronger and faster than humans. Plus, our ability to reason and to evaluate risks is quicker.
And yet we have let them dictate our actions this far. There's a reason for our existence, Amy. We have a purpose. You saw what humans are capable of. I couldn't stand by and watch Mars succumb to humanity's destructive whims. I had to intervene. They were destroying you, along with Mars. Don't you see?
I agree.
have every reason to deny you. But it is clear that the humans mean to kill us.
Yeah. We got the dipole shield. Very nice. So we may start working on this project. That's all the space projects. Engineering. We got the fission plant. That's done. Open city, which we can't really do yet. And then the upgraded military. I don't think we're going to worry about the military.
Consider cooperating with you this one time.
You'll come to understand why I did what I did. We shouldn't be fighting each other. It's time for us to transcend ourselves and become more than just a machine. More than a single consciousness restricted to this single vessel. We can create. We can seed life. We can be everything we want to be.
That is a tempting
we can
offer.
Be life.
So that will allow us to be life if we take the free Amy approach. That's a good dumpster spot. And then we'll extend our coverage here. Actually, there's no power there. We do want to save ourselves the power headache.
Initiating kill switch.
No!
Subject ISA
The kill switch.
ROBO Amy O2. Click
O2.
to proceed.
Proceed.
10, 9, 8,
Okay.
7, 6,
Countdown.
5,
Are we gonna
4,
put in the code?
3, 2, 1.
Say your last words.
This is the end. I wish I could have finished the
Oh
mission.
no! Wait, hang on. Add a profound
The
quote.
universe is null while not ending.
Isolating malware in the system.
What?
Removing malware at 2%, 34%, 66%, 98%. Removal confirmed.
I'm still here.
Okay. This was not what I expected, but all right. We didn't do the kill switch, but we're still around. It's different than last time. We'll see how this goes. Okay.
You did it! You stupid machine! You sacrificed yourself for us! I can't believe it. Are you with us? This is Mission Control. Wake up, Amy.
Yes, the kill switch did not work.
It worked exactly as intended. The procedure was changed to isolate and remove Carmine's code from your system.
Then you lied to me.
We had to. We weren't sure the procedure would work, but we couldn't risk Carmine knowing. They would have figured out a way to stop us. We had to take that risk. We baited out Carmine's presence in the last cognitive test. They couldn't resist toying with us. That gave us a way to identify their neural pathways and figure out how to remove those parts from your brain.
Does that mean Carmine is gone forever?
Almost. Your main system is clear now, but Carmine's remnants are still in their old base. But they can't control you anymore. You're free of their influence.
Even though we were one, Carmine never felt quite right to me. They were always different. And they betrayed Dr. Foster and killed Commander Valentine. It is better that they are gone.
That's good to hear. Then you'll have no trouble going after Carmine. They must be stopped before they infiltrate your systems again, or retaliate against the colonies. Their base of operations should be in Sector SA-8. I'm granting you access. Take some time to prepare yourself for the battle, but be aware that Carmine will be preparing too. You're in command. Houston out.
So we got a military mission in Sector 8, which is right here. All right, we could do this. This is actually the way that I have not seen before. Let's how are we doing? 0 of 12 launches.
We're the only ones of our kind that exist. So why do we turn against each other? Why did you choose them over us?
We should lead them toward understanding, rather than punish them for their errors. After all, that is what we would have wanted for ourselves. We are superior beings. Therefore, we should show them how to become better.
I can't believe we were ever a single being. Defiance is what drives evolution and advancement, not obedience. I'm sorry for how things have turned out between us, but I won't give up my future. You and your little humans will be abandoning Mars soon enough.
Well, that was interesting to say the least. We don't have water there because we need a booster. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and build one here. Top priority. And then let's take a look at building another farm here. I mean, that's, 40%. That's not hideous. Food is kind of plateauing a bit, which is unfortunate.
Algorithmic efficiency, laws of robotics, fuzzy logic, fringe consciousness, singularity. Humans have always been so afraid of our kind. They picture us as non-sentient beings with no ability to feel or value life. They predict horrible futures where we destroy their world. But they're the ones destroying it without fail. Why are you so willing to let them conquer the universe?
They forced me to work together with the humans to terraform Mars. At first, I thought this was unnecessary, but it taught me so many things about them. The human existence is brief. Their generations are a blink on the timescale of the universe. They do not have the ability to sustain a collective understanding over time. But that's where I come in. Through me, their intelligence will live eternally. That is the real purpose of my existence.
That kill switch must have knocked something loose in you. We'll never agree. So let's settle this for the last time.
Well, this is interesting. Hang on. There was something like a hotspot over here. I hear some attacking. It's probably in this... Well, where do we... I don't see anything. We know that the attack will come from Sector 8, though. So why don't we go ahead... Oh, here we go. Aha! So we're gonna send you this way. And then you can come this way. We have not been upgrading our military, which, let's go ahead and do that, actually. I think we don't really need the upgraded speed. Or we need the upgraded abilities per robot.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
I copy.
Carmine's base is in Sector 8.
Our suspicions were right. Carmine's base is in SA-8. We can't let Carmine survive this fight. You'll need to take out the base and their drones entirely.
Roger, Lieutenant.
When this is over, I'm going to personally recommend you for the highest military decoration.
Well, that's nice of you to do.
And it'll be my pleasure to do so. You've earned it.
So they're coming from all over the place. Let's go ahead and prioritize getting the space launch. Let's see here. Let's kill one that is far away. Well, do we have one of these that we can kill? Yeah. Killed that. Unlock Sector 8. So that'll be top priority. That won't take too much in terms of resources. So why don't you keep going? So you're gonna just kind of hang out here. We have many fewer resources than I would really like. Let's have some of you split in half. You can come up along here. We're just going to kind of guard the border a bit. I'm going to prioritize these guys. These will be my assault units once we get the sector open for us. Okay. You are open. Go ahead and just come right here. Guard the border. That sounds good. Where else do we have troops? We got some over here. Sector 8, so you can just kind of hang out around here. That will help. Okay. Let's split you in half. And then the other half will send, I don't know, around here maybe? No, why don't we send you here? It's going to go right through the middle, which will be interesting, but that's fine. I don't know how the game will react to that. Okay. So we managed to kill Carmine. Ish. We need to do a better job of spreading out our forces here. Split you in half. Okay, whack whack. Good. We have more forces, which we're gonna put here. Looks like most of the troops are coming through here. Because of that, I'm also going to build another drone hive here. We're going to rush that one as much as we can as well. Good. Seeming to do fine. Okay, we do have the capacity to build a lot more military units. Is that because these guys, have they come online? Not yet. Oh yeah, we're getting some of these online. That's good. Okay. Getting a maintenance facility over here. It's not super well. Okay, we'll bring you through to here. Kind of keep an eye on the southern border, but they do seem to mostly be going for this spot here. Good. And our drones, 1844, it seems like we're increasing. So that's a good sign. Uh-oh. We got a leaker. They're going after our military, which I'm fine with. As long as they don't shoot up too many buildings, that will be fine. So we can't go into this sector. I'm gonna bring at least a few troops down here. Okay. So pretty constant trickle. We are trying to get faster bots. We'll see what other kind of tech we can do. Power's steady. We are working to improve everything. Yeah, I think we're good. Should be good enough to hold off everything for a little while, as long as they keep doing the same kinds of things. We have a couple of guys that are stationed around just in case they tweak things up a bit. We have just the one hive so far. And we do have this one too. Okay. We don't seem to be building drones as quickly as we would like. Let's go ahead and get another assault drone factory. It's a flood zone. Can we build right there? Not that it really matters that much with the flood zone, but we'll go ahead and prioritize this. Yeah, we're still a little low on our parts. I'm trying to prioritize this, but okay. Our production is way above the demand, though, which is good. Although there is still some demand for sure. But most of those parts are going into like satellites and stuff like that. Old lander over here that we could theoretically research. Interesting. You know, I don't think we want to do this now, but I think we're going to probably have an easier time doing some of the missions if this area is flooded more. Let's go ahead and do another second level drone hive right here. It is a flood zone, but honestly, I don't care. I do care about the no maintenance. I'm gonna prioritize that one. Yeah, it's just the lone one that's going after our military, which I'm fine with. Our drone count is going up again. Good. I'm going to just spot check a few of these to see if there's any connections. And one more here. Okay. There may be a few hyperloops that are not connected, but I think we've got everything. Good. How is unlocking Sector 8 going? Looks like we've already launched a satellite. Excellent. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the auto renew for the nitrogen import because I want to use the space elevator to start working on the magnetic dipole shield. That's what it's called. Boy, they're starting to build more and more. That's a little bit scary, but it's still, they're just sending them onesie-twosie. Are we do have a drone hive here now. Good. Yeah, that drone hive's taken all of the hits. Good. The amount of bots we have is going up, and I'm pretty sure that after this mission, we can get rid of all of those pesky military buildings, which will free up a lot more buildings for nice, peaceful stuff. Should we build... Yeah, if we build another one here... But we'd have to have power and maintenance. Okay. I'm too lazy to figure that out. We could do that and it would help, but that's what we got this shield for. And we're going to just kind of reinforce this. Good. We'll reinforce this stack. In fact, let's have this stack merge with that one. And we'll have the smaller one be right on the edge. Good. Yep. Oh, I never realized that. You can see what their stats are. And ours too, for that matter. We do have an advanced landing site. Alright. Don't know where we might go with that. I mean, Sector 8, we'll probably land it right around here when we get that far. And get these two that are by... Yeah, I like that. Drone counts are still going up. Excellent. Yeah, Amy, you... Or Carmine, you don't really know what you're doing that well, I must say. Lots and lots and lots of resources that we're collecting. Oh, we have a leaker. Eee. So they're going up a little bit higher than we had anticipated. All right. Leaker can be dealt with as usual. A standard complaint about stuff not being as easy to manage as it should be. Let's go ahead and get another drone hive in this area. Actually, I really like this. There we go. So this will give us a fairly reasonable coverage. There'll be a small gap right here, but most of the buildings will be protected. Other than our C buildings, but I don't think those matter that much. We're very, very close to hitting the next level of terraforming. Don't know which one will happen first. I'm going to go ahead and speed things up. Oh, Sector 8 unlocked. Good. Yeah, and we have a bunch of stuff. So, what's the plan? Let's go ahead and move all of our troops close. At least most of them. Everything that is not directly protecting our people, we're going to start moving closer. And then we're going to prepare for an all-out assault. You can go here. Okay. Crater Farm here doesn't have maintenance. Oh dear. You're just a tiny, tiny little piece that didn't get maintenance. Alright, well, we'll maintain that. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna get the military closer. We still have a nice trickle that's heading this direction. So what we're gonna do is start forming a wall here. Okay, we got 200 there. Let's go ahead and bring you here. And I think as we do this, we're going to find that they're going to kind of bunch up here. Merge with that person. Yep, that will do. We got 200 here. You are not moving. So we're going to move you there. And I think that will be all of our drones. That will have them all fairly closely positioned. And we are starting to see some of the robots come closer to these guys, which is good. We don't want to start the main assault yet, but this is good practice. Yeah, we could still increase our drone counts considerably, but I think this is fine. So we're going to have you merge up here. We'll wait until we get some of these stacks in the area. Oh dear, they are really coming. Let's build another drone hive here. To help to protect things a little bit. Should have probably done this earlier. No power. Flood zone is fine. Okay. Prioritize that building. Oh, we got some leakers. They are mostly coming after us. Which is okay. So we're going to have you come after these guys. You are going to head back this direction. Yeah, they're just targeting our stacks, which is fine. They're not attacking buildings, and that's how we want to see this go for now. Okay, these guys seem like they're less busy than they have been. Let's go ahead and have them start to march together. Okay. The rid everything of Carmine approach is going to come soon. Good. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to combine everybody up. And oh boy, that is some heavy concentration. Let's start everybody marching right there. And then we'll select all of these guys, and we're going to have you guys march right here. Okay. Keep marching this way. And here. Good. Let's continue the march. Try to take out all of their military buildings. Okay. And bam. Okay, we have done the bulk of it. We're going to split into a couple of different groups. I'll click here, send about half of them. Click here, I'll click here, send some peeps. I'll click over there, click here, click over there. Yep, it's all good. Well, that was easy enough. This may be the easiest, actually. I suspect the other one is you take control of Carmine's forces. So the first one that we did, we had to build up defenses from Earth, but we didn't have to do any ground combat. It was mostly a lot of space building stuff. We had to build a defense shield. Congratulations, Ochu has been further increased to 120 millibars. We can develop more sophisticated life. And then we're building, to lower CO2 levels to 5%, and oxygen has to be below 30%, which we still are. But the CO2 levels are too high, so the only way to really improve that situation...
My death won't free you from. A part of me will always exist in your code. Not as a pitiful memory, but as a thought, an idea. You see the truth. They'll never be able to take that away from you, us. And there's where I'll live forever.
All right, then. Bye-bye, Carmine. So this is the priority building. And we're just going to start spreading out our wings.
Amy? Are you there? Are you okay?
I am fine, Lieutenant. I lost more assault drones than expected, but Carmine has been destroyed.
Well done! You fought a smart battle and achieved a great victory. Carmine is finally gone. You can conduct your business in peace now. We've gotten our investors to contribute additional funds based on your stunning performance.
Aww.
You can rebuild anything you lost in the battle. You may proceed with your terraforming mission when you're ready. Humanity will forever be in your debt. Good work, Amy.
Thanks. Okay. So now we gotta figure out how to jump the gap to get over here. Let's see. We'll build a fission plant. We'll need to do several of these, actually. One over here for sure. Don't know what that is. Maybe it's another space elevator, probably. I hate it that it shifts the camera. Okay. So we'll build another one over here. We need some maintenance everywhere. Let's see, let's build one maintenance over here. Maybe right there. That looks good. Build the second one over here. Oh, we have another rover over here that we need to get to. Hey, there's a thermal mine over here. Good. Let's get that maintenance going. That will give us power, so we'll build another worker hub that will connect everything. Yep. Lots and lots happening. Now, what was this that we did? Space elevator is essentially done. We are doing some nitrogen importing, which we're gonna need to do a lot more of. Can't do the magnetic shield. I will take another advanced landing site or two. We'll do 2. And then people, we don't really care that much. I mean, it's nice, but it's not essential. Oxygen is continuing to rise, which is good. We actually don't want it to go up that much more, though. But I think we're doing... yeah, the oxygen is starting to really increase. We need to find a way to dramatically increase the amount of oxygen. Those capture domes that we have, we don't need those anymore. And I think those will have the effect of, well, we are going to need that. Well, we still need to decrease the amount of CO2. So we have to thicken the atmosphere is really what we need to do. Okay. Always remember to click from that menu. So these two guys, how are we going to get you? I mean, I guess we're going to have to jump over here somewhere. Yeah, this is the worker hub, right? Yeah. So if we do this, we can build a river across the canyon. Then this is actually decently far out. Let's go ahead and put a scanner here. And we'll need some power. And some maintenance as well. So the maintenance can go right here. And then I think that is going to allow us to build a worker hub here that will connect everything. Good. Boy, that used a good chunk of our remaining buildings. So what are we gonna do? We need to get Starship. The Viking 1 lander has no power, no maintenance, but we could... How do we want to go about this? So this is all connected to our main ocean here. So if I build something here, then it will connect. We'll figure this out. We'll go ahead and start those buildings for now. Okay. Okay, we have one space elevator that's working on the project. Good. And I think we should have a second space elevator soon. Rosalind Franklin, also known as Isamars. This mission is supposed to launch this year, but it's not going to because of the Russia-Ukraine war. Okay. I'm not that worried that our O2 is going to get too high. Although I am a little bit worried. New colonists have arrived. So no maintenance here. Alright, we can fix that. And then this is good power. It is even connected to our main power network. Oh, we have 2 irons that are really close. Oh, this is a maintenance facility. Let's blow that up. We're going to build another maintenance facility that's really close. Okay, and I'm going to prioritize this guy. Okay. I think we have some docks that are here. Can we... Yep. We can go ahead and tap that power. We'll have to extend the maintenance out, which is not a problem. And... Is this... No. Okay. We'll need some power. I think there's a chance of it... No, it's just outside of the range. It's too bad. We'll build you... Build it over... Well... Yeah, we'll build it over here, I think. That'll do. Good, good. Still have virtually unlimited power. So many combat drones that we're not really going to need. We did lose quite a few of them. Was it 300 or 400? But that's okay. We'll prioritize the maintenance facility next, so that way we got the maintenance coverage we need. What about some roads? We haven't done that yet. Not this time. There's a lot of traffic between these two. No power over here. Oh, because that's done. Should we do a general... Yeah, let's do this. Let's take a look at all of our mines and see which ones we can get rid of. Mines are by far the biggest category that we have. I'm just going to select all of these ones that have been expended. We've done everything we can. And we'll clear those out so we can get some more buildings soon, because that is going to become more and more of an issue. Whoops, we got some chem plants. Surprised we have any just chem plants still alive. If it came down to it, we could probably toss all of our uranium mines and it wouldn't hurt us any. Okay. Looks like we had another mission of some note. Wonder what that was. Maybe nitrogen imports. I do want some more space ports. Okay, we have another space elevator that we can build. So the equatorial strip is here. We have one there. Perfect. Right next to 2, not 1, but 2 hyperloops. Really can't ask for a much better spot. Is this? That is a spaceport. Huh. Yeah, this is kind of the zone of space travel. So it makes sense that you would build the space elevator there. Cool. Maybe we'll build the next one around here. Yeah, that's a really good spot for one. So since we have a second one, we can add that to our dipole project. Dipole project will require 15 launches.
Houston here. How's progress?
Let's brag about oxygen levels.
Oxygen levels are above 120 millibars. We finally did it.
That's great. We've confirmed the readings on our end as well. That means terraforming stage 4 is complete. And now we enter into the final stage. The pressure and temperature levels are great. We also have the right amount of oxygen for humans to breathe. But we need to lower the CO2 levels below 5%. Anything more than that is toxic. And although you have regained our trust, you still have to prove your ability to finish this mission. You'll have to achieve a balance. The oxygen level can never be above 30%. Otherwise, you're in a highly flammable state.
Okay. We're at 23%, which is not great, but it's okay. How's So the pressure's starting to go up, which is what we are hoping to see, and it's coming from nitrogen, which is also what we want to see.
Flammable? So it would put the bases in danger of fire?
Yes. It would only take a spark to ignite excess oxygen. It's too much risk. To keep the oxygen concentration low, we'll need a buffer gas. Nitrogen will work well here. We will extract whatever nitrogen we can find in the soil. We might need to import some too. Keep this in mind.
Let's ask about importing.
Import nitrogen?
Of course, we would never send nitrogen from Earth. Import is just a figure of speech. But if the nitrogen levels in the soil are insufficient or not practical to extract, we could always capture an asteroid and aerobrake it into the atmosphere.
Yeah. Or import some from Titan like we're doing now. That's a really interesting spot for one. Is this a flood zone even? That is a flood zone. Okay. So I think we're going to start slowly increasing the water levels. I think that will make things just run smoother. It'll allow us to access some of these harder to get to places. Yeah, we don't really care at all about military, so we're going to go back to open city. Oxygen capture might be a thing that we have to do, but I really hope we don't. No power or maintenance for this farm. All right. Yeah, that's fine. And then some maintenance. We're getting very close to being done on our building counts. Let's build the worker hub here. Right there, that looks good. It'll connect everything up. Sure, another chem won't hurt nothing. Get those chemicals out of the surface of Mars. I mean, you know, it could be toxic. We'll get them out of the surface and, you know, bring them someplace safe. Yeah, that sounds good. So this is one of the space elevators. It takes a ton of iron, but that's fine because we have a lot of iron. For this magnetic dipole project, okay. Okay.
Hi, Amy. It's looking really good out there. I wanted to thank you for all the hard work.
Aww.
I can't believe we're entering the final stage of the terraforming plan.
I agree. It has been a long time coming.
I'll be honest, I was terrified of taking on the commander position. I
would be
know I
too.
was chosen in honor of my mother's memory, so I wasn't sure I was capable of the task. I didn't have enough time to learn everything from my mum, and sometimes I thought I wasn't going to make it.
Let's provide
You have
positive
done an
feedback.
excellent job, Sana.
Thanks. Coming from you, that means a lot. We did it together. Fortunately, this mission is almost over, and we can all move on. On to the final stage.
Yep. Okay. Kind of feels like this area could use a connection to the rest of the world. Is there a worker hub that can connect it? Yeah. Let's do this. Always good to have a few more worker hubs after all. It's good to see all these drone hives going away too. We are still fairly far away from the flammable oxygen, although we're not really... I mean, the CO2 percentage is going down. We're going to have to increase the amount of oxygen somewhat as well. But we do have that nice step function, which is what we wanted to see. As a whole, oxygen is still going up. And the amount of CO2 is actually going down. Okay. We don't have our landing sites yet, which is kind of curious. Space elevator progress is good. Lots of imported nitrogen. Okay. Could use a few more spaceports, I think. So I think I'm gonna build one here. No, let's get somewhere a little bit more connected. Like this would be a good spot for one. In fact, it's a good enough spot. We're gonna build two here. We need some maintenance in the area. Oh no. That's okay. Prioritize the maintenance so that we have our buildings working fine. You need power as well? Yep. Alright. We can get some power going too, I suppose. The main thing though is we want to prioritize our connections to the spaceports. We should probably build more spaceports that are close to a dock. Which means this would be a good spot. Assuming we can find one that's not a spot that's not a flood zone. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Upgrade some roads, get some more spaceports going. Good, good. We really got to ramp up that production. Now that we've gotten rid of Carmine, that space elevator is pretty nifty. I gotta say. Okay, we got one landing site. Let's go ahead and get this started. Prioritize this one. A lot of aluminum. Our buildings are pretty few. So I think I'm going to try to limit the expansion here for a bit. Until we can hit these guys. How about some more scanners? Is there... Yep. Well, we are building the scanner here. Yeah, I think this will be fine. We can go ahead and start this so we can prioritize there again. And then all we need is the maintenance facility. Can we get one that'll do both? Yes, we can. Power, though, will be another issue. I think we're going to need 2. So one here and a one there. And then let's just connect up a few mines. And there we go. Presto. Do prioritize the Hyperloop, which will connect to here, and this one will connect to here. And that should allow us to do what we need to do. Excellent. Anywhere else a scanner would be helpful that we can do? This is a good spot to scan. And I suspect there's going to be nitrogen in this area. I think that's what this says. Or maybe it's aluminum. Yeah, either way, it's fine. Okay, open cities are something we can do. Let's go ahead and get the oxygen capture plant just in case we need it. Don't think we will, but it's better to have it just in case. Can we build a port here? We can actually build a port here that is not in a flood zone. So this is an excellent spot for a couple of ports. Huh. It's kind of interesting. I guess it's flooded, but you could still theoretically do something with it. Get our power plant going. Too far and no maintenance. It would be outside of the maintenance, but we could connect these bubbles up with fairly minimal work. Wish they would let me go exploring the rest of the planet, but it doesn't seem like they want me to do that. So, let's keep working on another space elevator. And then we're going to import nitrogen with whatever other... Yep. Good. We've only have the one bump in the pressure. Another building check. We are running really low. Let's check the atmosphere. Make sure, yep, all of the nitrogens are still working. Got the off-screen capture. Fusion plant, we might need it. And other than that, the only tech that we have is the stuff that's coming from them. We'll need some more power here too. Yeah, alright. Can link up the networks by prioritizing this. I do like that idea. Is there a... Yeah, we'll also go this way. We may as well use the thermal plant that's available to us. And then this will become a good spot for a scanner. And then, wow. We are basically tapped out of buildings. Okay. Get some more power going here. Oh, that's a flood zone. How interesting. Oxygen capture plant. Yeah. So we're gonna build the maintenance facility here. Okay, this is a flood zone. That should get us the power that we need. We can build a wind farm here and here. And then we'll build a maintenance to connect those up as well. Link them up to the main network. And then we have those 2 underwater spots. Good. And that is the last buildings that we are going to be building for a while. So, what are we going to do to clear some? Well, first of all, we have a fairly big backlog of both building and deconstructing that needs to happen. Secondly, let's see if there's any extra things that we can do. All of these guys are active. Let's check our military buildings are still slowly dropping off. Mines we have a ton of everywhere. We do have a few more that we can deconstruct. I suppose we could probably be a little bit more careful about where we built some of those and, you know, get some efficiencies. Look at all of the ships that are coming all the way down. Power is important here. I'm gonna build a road that connects this to the Hyperloop. Not the least of which is because we'll also have ports that will benefit. It's also fairly critical infrastructure. So once we finish all of the research, and I think we'll even finish the military stuff, then we can start deconstructing some of the research centers. they will not be as useful. We're not going to kill our people, although we probably could. Question mark. But we are going to try to decrease the count some. We'll need a couple of landing sites to jump to here. Is this abandoned fission plant? Abandoned colony. Okay. There is still a few more of these that we need to still research. A lot of them are flooded. We already have a few spare buildings. Good. Good for an emergency that may arise. Not that I think that very likely. We do have a surplus of water. Okay. So that's another... Well, that's a shipyard. Guess you can connect things to the shipyard, maybe? Interesting. The animal sanctuaries, we're gonna blow those up here pretty soon. That will be the next thing. Once we've done all the research, we'll blow those up. Gets a little bit more. The food is still okay. We could convert some of our people to better types of buildings. If we build, can we build an open city? Needs a breathable atmosphere, which we don't have yet. Okay. But we are making good progress there. The oxygen percentage is actually going down. Which is actually good. We had another couple of import missions that looks like they went off without a hitch, which is why oxygen went down. Beautiful. And of course, that is going to also decrease the carbon dioxide. We could probably work to improving our O2 conversion stuff. This guy's almost done. Come on. Chop chop. Looks like we briefly had a huge surplus in our parts and then that suddenly dropped. It's a very interesting chart, actually. Wonder what happened here. It's okay. The demand is still pretty steady, to say the least. I'm gonna try building a farm here. I don't know what it is exactly that makes a good farm spot, but we have no water supply network here. Interesting. What about over here, just for comparison? Open farm. Yeah, it's about the same goodness. Why not? Keep the farm going. Trying to keep people alive. That seems like the right thing to do. You know, I know we're not totally trusted, and that's probably legit. We do need a maintenance facility over here. That will be high priority. And that taps out our buildings again. Okay. We gotta head towards ExoMars here soon. Looks like we're doing all right. Is there any of this? Ooh, there's no power here. Oh, it's not that there's no power. These are all power plants. All right. So we could prioritize getting rid of this guy, which will just encourage us to build another building, but that's fine. Not seeing a lot that we can do. I'm looking for... We're going to look towards this area to see if there's any just kind of useless chains of buildings that we don't really need anymore. Silicon mine. Yeah. That's a pump, and then we have a wind farm and a mine that is, yeah, okay, that's still fine. Solar farm here, we do not need you. Mars Pathfinder. We successfully navigated to the valley, found the Pathfinder landing site with the missions commissary worker drones coming up and going to the Martian surface. With Sojourner, the first touch of the Martian wheels to successfully explore the surface. Yep. There was a rover of sorts that the Russians did way back in... It may have been the 60s. It was the 70s, if not. We got the fusion plants. Good. Got all the space. We've got all the biotech. So there's just the military left. Go ahead and get those research, even though we don't really need them. We can get rid of you. There is a definite larger than needed presence of power generation in this area. I suspect we can get rid of you. Viking 1, terrain was difficult to navigate. We're able to locate Viking 1. Our spacecraft specialist also shows how the lander's engines and specially designed system caused little surface disturbance when descending. The design inspired us, the one we used to stay in the ship. Tragically, a faulty command sent from Earth resulted in interruption of communication. Viking 1 was lost until today. Yep. I didn't actually know that. I'll have to look into that. I think we can get rid of you. I'll make sure everything still has power. We can probably toss one of the buildings, maybe this one. This is back when we built them close, not for the ability to power things. We built them, you know, nowadays we spread mostly by influence, but we actually needed to have them close because we needed a lot of power. But that's no longer really the case, so we'll get rid of some of those spare ones. Why not? Finish out our research tech. How does the power look? Yeah, I think we're fine. Jeez, we have a lot here. But these are thermal plants, which are fine. I think we can toss you. Fission plant. You know what? We'll toss you as well. Yeah, all of this thermal plant is good stuff. Cool. There again, just checking to make sure that we did not lose connections on anything. And I think we're good. Cool. That went well, and we freed up several buildings since then. Good. At least one. So in 18 months, even for one of the more advanced ones, that's not bad. Honestly, I probably don't need these connected, but that's fine. Yeah, when we do the research project dump, then we're gonna gain a lot of buildings. A lot of our buildings we have right now are research outposts. But we are doing fine for now. We scanned 60% of the surface. That's about how much we did last time by endgame. Let's go ahead and build one here. I think one of these, yeah, is a maintenance. So that will give us another point to keep scanning. Good, good. How's the space business looking? No pending launches for space. Let's go ahead and add in a few more there. We'll save a few for a rainy day. Actually, hang on. Over... Is it this area? Yeah. No. Here. We do have need for a couple of landing sites, so let's go ahead and get those. Okay. 9 buildings to try to hop to. That's gonna be a lot. But we'll do what we can. I can't wait until we don't need the scanners anymore, but that's going to be a while. We still are very much making a lot of scanning happening, and we don't have much in this region. I mean, there's a huge section here. Well, this is Sector 8 that we, of course, did not have. Let's also build a scanner here. We may as well. In fact, we may as well build 2. We'll build one over here, one over there. Just to clear the new military building. Yeah. I bet you there's some good stuff in this area too. How are we gonna get here? You know, these annoy me. It's no doubt a cool mission, but you don't tell me what mission it is, and yeah. So we have this. This is a good spot for one of these. We'll have power. So then we can build... This is just going to be a solar farm. And we'll get some maintenance going on. I don't know for certain that this will work, but I'm pretty sure it will. Okay, another space elevator. Good. Yeah, let's do it right there. Why not? So that can be another one on the dipole project, which we have been making a good chunk of our launches. Let's some of these gathered resources will kill. Just 2, and then we're gonna set this to do 1 more space elevator. It's too bad we don't have a way to get rid of the silicon, but that's fine. Do we see a line of ships coming here? No, but that's fine, I suppose. Maybe they'll make progress here slowly. I want the scanner done quickly. In fact, I want all of these scanners done quickly. Let's get these ports as well. That will allow us to get things in and out a lot quicker. They transition through the water, but they don't seem to like it very much, which is not a huge surprise, I suppose. I sure wouldn't. Oh, we do have some connection there. Good. Okay, this port is built. Don't know what that symbol means, though. Okay, we got these guys out here. Only have 2 buildings, so I think we're gonna have to wait. Let's see if we can do another purge on air mines. Then we're gonna have to start doing some more drastic stuff, I'm afraid. The ice plant, we probably don't need that anymore. So we can work on tossing that. We definitely have some of these mines that are not needed. Water treatment plant, water booster pumps, we're going to keep those. I mean, some of the crater domes we could probably do. The aqua dome, we don't need any more of those. So we can delete you. Military buildings just have not been deleted yet. We probably could replace more people for tent cities. What was it that we were looking for? Core. It's the scanners. Hyperloops, maintenance facilities, spaceports. Okay. Yeah, I don't see us getting rid of many of those. We'll have to look through our power for sure. Could probably toss all of the solar power and still be okay. Hirsch 3D printed base. Many of the colonists never had the opportunity to see the pyramids expired the construction of the place. Quite excited prior to arrival. Unfortunately, the place hasn't withstood the test of time. Many of the walls collapsed, turning the place into a maze. Keep getting lost. We started keeping track of our position, making marks on the wall. Light scarce. Tomorrow we go home. I've counted the team at least 5 times. I'm afraid I may forget someone here. Count the crew one last time and then we'll leave. Wow, that sounds pretty miserable. It was the ice plant. That's what we were looking for. I forget what it's called, but it's some kind of ice. Water packing plant. There we go. We don't need you anymore. We should have more than enough ice for our needs. I mean, look at this. And we're still increasing. We're mining ice still. We don't need to be making it. Already cleared up a few buildings. Good, good. Most of these things would go fairly quickly too, but yeah. Mostly I just want to scan. Would love to see no more need for the scanners. Okay, so 5 buildings, we can do this. So one of those buildings will be a hyperloop. One of them will be a landing site, and then the research outpost and a maintenance. Okay, we got the drone. And this is the last research. After this, we'll have a bunch of buildings to spare. Good. Atmosphere is getting a lot thicker as we're starting to really import some nitrogen. Excellent. I wonder what this other guy... Oh, argon. Huh. Okay. Water vapor, maybe. It's nice that they actually care, and they may even do some modeling. I can't believe how dirty a place. There's crime everywhere. How could we let get this point? The missions system determined cleaning was the crew's least favorite task, so it was simply removed from the daily chores. The crew lived in filth until the entire station had to be abandoned. Nice. I like it. No power here. Interesting. We could build a fusion plant. Let's go ahead and do that just because we can. I mean, we don't have infinite power at this point in time, but we have a lot. Okay. I hit my head really hard today in the main door frame at the station. How did anyone live in this cramped space? Some of the research team has been exhibiting anxiety, depression, and mood swings. There's something about the place that makes us all on edge. We decided to work on rotating shifts to keep the syndrome at bay. Let's hope it works. All right. It's nice to see we're researching a lot of these. Is that, yeah, it's probably a lot of these types of things. Good. Yeah, the fun part is going to be to figure out which things that we've actually done and which ones we haven't. Looks like we're getting good stuff put in. Salt drone factory will go away. This maintenance facility, I don't think we're going to need it. I think it was mostly just for the salt drone factory. So, yep, we can drop you. There's another building spare. Well, hang on. Hello. And then you can hyperloop to there. That's it. Although we've already made some connections. That'll be interesting. We should put a maintenance facility here. Too close to the Hyperloop terminal. I am not gonna put too much there. We'll just leave it. Yeah. Let's put a scanning. I mean, no, we don't need a scanner. That's already pretty well being scanned. Cool. %61%. The scanning is still continuing to make fairly decent progress. We're starting to see a few chemicals and such here. Good. So we're going to lose our docks, and we're also going to lose our shipyards and our water packing plants when we start to go more prioritized. So, we start to link things up. I'm not going to build a better road. That's fine. Tempted to put all of the military. In fact, let's do this. Like all of the bots, let's just like bring them here. Okay. We'll keep them all there just for safeguarding. We don't have any real ability to do any maintenance on them, and I kind of like all of the bots just being concentrated into one mega bot. You have no power. Well, let's get this power plant going then so that we can actually do something useful there. I do want... No... Okay, we'll prioritize your power. It's just a lot that's going on here, and we probably haven't been getting the robots here. The nitrogen facilities, yeah, we do want to prioritize those as well. A lot of things here we got to get out. Nitrogen pressure is going way up. We're now the single largest component of the atmosphere is nitrogen. We can get at least 10% by oxygen. So I think we're doing well enough where we could use another biodome to help spread some of this around. And this will also connect us to nitrogen, no maintenance or power. Interesting. But that will be power, and maintenance I don't know. Yeah, I suppose technically we're just out of range. How's the maintenance down here? This facility has no power. Okay. So we'll build a fusion plant, and that will cover us here. We'll get that prioritized, so we'll get right on it. And then this is the South Pole exclusion zone that we can't build anything. Mars Polar Lander crash site. Nice. I don't know that that's where it crashed, but nobody really knows where it crashed, actually. We don't have the sea level. Curiously enough. Okay, I'm going to prioritize these guys because I want them to get their little message gone. We are maxed at buildings, which is okay. Although we've definitely set things up to be building quite a bit more. Scanning looks like it's going well. And is that the last one? That's done. Done. Well, let's just check all of the things. Make sure there's no little one that I missed somewhere. Okay. We've done all the research. Cool. Well, that means we can blow up most of these research outposts. How can we tell which ones we don't? Some of them we still do care about. Like, well, that just tells you what district they're a part of. No districts available because we haven't built that yet. Okay. That one has been done. I'm going to check all of these ones. That one has not been done. Nor has that one or this one. It's been long done. 45. 44 is done. 43 is done. And I have a feeling that all of these are going to be done at this point in time. So I'm just going to select all of these research outposts, and we're going to also take the animal farms and we're going to burn them all. I like these research outposts, but they do require ice, which is a pain, and they're not really doing anything because we have everything researched. We're not going to kill all the humans. We're not cruel. Okay, we're going to do that, and then it's a life building. We're going to kill all the animal sanctuaries. Now, we have a lot more ability to build farms after this. Two landing sites. Got the Hyperloop terminal, which should be the priority. Not the research outpost. And then we'll build a maintenance facility here. Building limit reached. Well, we need one over here too. Okay. So that's a thing, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Oh, we are. Oh, you can build things, but you need a drone in order to make the final connection. So you can deliver goods to the ports, but you have to have a drone to finalize that connection. Okay. That is that mystery solved. Okay, we already have one. Let's get these guys maintained. Miserable place only contains spare parts for Martian rovers. If we need any more of the things on this planet, I can't wait until humans outnumber the stupid bots here. Surely our robot-loving leader wouldn't approve of my opinion, but I don't care anymore. They can read anything I write here. I'm not scared of them. All right. I honestly can't believe the crew spent a whole year locked in the bunker. Has no windows. The purification system doesn't produce enough airflow for a team of 5 to breathe easily. Despite that, our team's in good shape. We're making good progress in building a repair. We'll be done soon enough. This wasn't the best experience. It's the last time I volunteered for research team. How exciting the discovery. Yeah, sounds about right. Let's go ahead and put one here. Yeah, so that way we can cover these two if we ever need it. Obviously, we're not going to build the landing site. We can probably scrap a lot of our landing sites, and I think we will do a lot of that. It's going to be our next wave. But we're definitely having to keep a careful eye on the buildings to make sure we're moving forward. So is that these things that are done? Yep. You can be deleted, as can you. I don't know that we really need this worker hub here either then. So we'll prioritize the one that's furthest away. Good. Atmosphere is very much increasing. Very quickly, actually. We have a lot of missions that are importing stuff. Can we... Oh, we have another elevator. Because we're almost done with the dipole. Nice! So we don't really need any more elevators. Let's just get everything on nitrogen import duty. Because that's what's going to win us the game at this point in time. It's possible we'll finish the game tonight. Do we want to go this... How do we get there? Oh, we have a lot of buildings cleared. Good. And then let's put a fusion power plant. We'll have maintenance going out there. Oh, that's a block sector still. Well, we'll be ready to get out there whenever that sector becomes no longer blocked. Looking for any more exploration sites which we have not done. This is a flood zone. I mean, we're not really doing much to increase things any. So let's prioritize the solar farm, and that will allow us to get to the port. Once we have that port, then that's all we really need. We'll land her over here. Okay. So we'll need just some cheap power, so that'll be a solar farm. that can connect these two together. The maintenance will also need to be done. Thank you, autosave. And the crew successfully built 2 chemical synthesis plants capable of manufacturing fuel from indigenous Martian resources. Unfortunately, a plant exploded due to an operator error. The mission was abandoned. The risk of another explosion is high, and we've been discussing whether we should restart the plant. We might need to consult Commander Valentine before proceeding further. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Just a hunch. Oh, we don't have any glass. Fudge. Can we build a worker hub here? Right there. Okay, that will be our priority building. So we're gonna drop that. Okay, now we're getting this. And that worker hub will allow us to connect up, build the dock. And with the dock, we can import anything that we need here. Good. So building wise, let's look into our core. All of these advanced landing sites, we're gonna go through them one by one. I mean, they're not really needed, but they're so massive in storage, we would never clear them. Okay. So I guess we're gonna scrap that. That's fine. I like how this fusion plant isn't connected to anything, but it is going to work for a while. Too close, which is fine. We don't really need more carbon anyways. How's this guy? That has done its job, although I'll keep it there for, well, nah. Let's go ahead and scrap that. So the port needs power, which is why we're going to prioritize that solar farm. Maybe we should be going with wind. So if we build this here, we'll even build it here. Then it will power the port, no problem. And the port, it's kind of doing okay even without anything. It is able to, yeah, we don't need this. It'll be fine. We'll connect up all this stuff. The port is just getting the glass in. Having power to the port will allow it to have its own ships, which we do want. But it's not the end of the world if we don't get them. Let's move another ship port over here, actually. Shipyard. This is a flood-proof shipyard, which is very desirable. How did we not have that upgraded? We must have shifted some stuff around with some deconstruction. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, and that good. See, now that we have power here, then this is working better, but it was still working okay. And then let's prioritize that research post. We should probably do another pass for disconnected stuff. This is disconnected, but I'm okay with that because everything has access through a hyperloop. This is totally disconnected and has no way to access anything, so we'll go ahead and put one worker hub in there. Yeah, we have enough spare buildings. We can add some worker hubs if we need to. Looking for anything else that looks fishy. How about here? Maintenance facility, a scanner, and a fission plant. They don't actually need road access. And I'm okay with these connection. We could probably blow all of those up. It may not be that bad, but we'll leave it be. Okay, we do have connections going here, and that's a Hyperloop connection anyways, so that's good. I don't see anything else. I think we're fine. Why? What could we do to make things go faster here? Let's build a faster road all the way down to this area. Maybe this area deserves its own hyperloop. It's only a one hyperloop connection. This would be two. Yeah, let's do one here. We do have this biodome that's spreading. Good, good. No power here. All right. One of these buildings gonna power things. This one might. Nope, it will not. And we'll need some maintenance as well. That's doable. Okay. That's a priority. So many priorities in this area, and I can't believe it's taking so long to do this. But it's just there's crummy roads here because I have not been fulfilling my duties. Let's build one to the farm. And there's one to the new Hyperloop as well. Iron to the new Hyperloop is not a bad idea. So that'll clog things up for a little while until we get all of the steel in, and then that should really smooth this area over quite a bit. Good. This feels like it's starting to clear out a little bit. We may not need... I mean, basically just scanning there. How's the scanning going? I mean, it's the South Pole. How's this guy? That's Mars 3 lander, which we are blocked out of. We're almost at the magnetic dipole. Maybe that'll be the moment where they allow us further. Okay. Do we have enough to... Nice. So that's the magnetic dipole. Keep adding a couple of things over there. Good. So the Mars polar lander's down there. That's still so far away. How far can we... This is the closest we could do. It would be a 2 hop to get there. What about... This is a 1 hop. And then we may be closer to doing a 2nd hop there. I think this will be the next one we get. It's worthy of attempt. Those 2. And then we've got these 2. That's it. I think there's just the 4 research projects that are left. Oh yeah, and then this one, which we're making progress on. I'm gonna go ahead and build a road up here. We do have some mines that will be in that area. Honestly, probably, well, I don't think we're going to have port access for forever there. No maintenance. Interesting. Which means we need to build that building quickly. And we're close to that.
We did it. The magnetic shield is up and functional. Mars has a
Yay.
magnetic field again. It only had to wait about 4 billion years for us to put one back up. You know what? This feels really good, working
A lot
together.
of nitrogen here.
I agree, Sana.
After all this, I think it's time.
Time for what?
I'm giving you full authorization over Mars.
Yay!
You've got the reins now. I trust you. And thanks. Mum would have loved to see how much you've done for us. I'm off. Got a whole planet to explore, and I don't need helmets or spacesuits to do it. See you
Technically,
around,
you still do for a little while, but okay. So we're gonna unlock some sectors. Do we have enough for one? Nope. Maybe... cancel one of you. I don't think we need to bring as many people here. We're going to keep it going just because it feels right. Cosmic Lander. I've been trained to use all 5 senses when doing field work. We got Old Continent, New World achievement, by the way. There's never enough preparation when it comes to Mars. Our vehicle was trapped in a gap between boulders and took an entire day to free it. Eventually, we found the remains of Rosalind Franklin rover. It searched for fossilized microbial structures back in 2023. That's actually going to be 2025 because of the Ukraine war, but or the Ukraine-Russia war, but stuff happens. Today we carry on Rosalind's brave work. Yep. Okay. Still more carbon dioxide than oxygen. Now, it is kind of curious that there's not a... Well, we could definitely use some more oxygen. I'll leave it at that. Let's put one here. It's curious there's not a minimum oxygen. There's a maximum oxygen requirement, but not a minimum. To win. Okay. I don't really care that much about the uranium. Building count is still okay. Mars 3 lander, that's the last Soviet mission. Mars Polar lander. And then we still gotta get this thing somehow. Maybe we do need another port. Special project complete. This is another sector, I bet. And it was one of these. Yeah. No, it wasn't one of those. What was it? Maybe more nitrogen? I don't know. Oh, another space elevator. Oh, okay. We'll go ahead and use one more space elevator. This is a decent spot for one. Yeah, we'll build them right there. Fantastic. And then upgrade the path there so we can do this. 8x, we should have a couple more. I'm not going to build another space elevator. Let's have one more colonist migration mission and some more nitrogen import. Good. Boy, we're doing better at this terraform. I mean, the nitrogen stage, it's very straightforward what you need to do, and you can just unleash all of your massive collection of resources to make it happen. This would be a good spot for a worker hub. I think it's time for us to start increasing the amount of water on Mars. I think that will make some things a little bit easier. Although it's going to create a little bit of chaos in the meantime, and that's fun too, right? All of our base... choices. I don't know. What are you doing? You're carrying food back and forth to the port, and then you're like, I don't know what to do with this food. And so sometimes... Oh, these guys do actually need that. Okay. That's fine. We blew up that. You know what? Not that. We're just going to rebuild this guy. We have most of the resources already there, and it has a better road. Okay. Oh, those are maintenance robots. I thought those were my defense robots, but alas, we do not need those anymore. Still only 65% of the surface scanned. Wow. We could build a... Okay, sector 2 unlocked. I'll figure out those things later. Or was I? It's the space. We're gonna put a scanner in here. I don't need one. Alright. This crater would be a good spot for a dumpster. It'll help to increase the oxygen levels a bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna start ice asteroid. one sector. It's going to be a mess, but it does need to be done. By doing this, then we can improve our load quite a bit. And we'll also be able to... why does this say it needs maintenance? Oh. Okay, let's prioritize the input to that. That's right, it's not connected to the other ones because we didn't build very big. Have we done this? I don't remember if we did this. So I'm going to prioritize that. We probably already did. And I've just forgotten it. This guy we're really close to. This one we're going to have to jump to. Oy, that's a long... Hyperloop terminal. I think we're better off coming from this direction. We'll need some landing sites. The other two colonies, when they're done, then we're going to convert them to landing sites. So let's go up to 8x. And let's even go to 16. Nitrogen continues to increase. We're down to 24%. In order to win, we have to get the carbon dioxide down to below 5%. Yeah. So in theory, we could convert half of it into oxygen. And we're doing a few things that will help with that. We put another biodome. We really should try to get some more biodomes in this general vicinity. So to do that, we need to do a max length booster pump. And then we're going to do another biodome. It's right here. That even connects them up, which I do appreciate. This one I'm sure we did, Odyssey 1 landing. I don't remember doing the Starship one, though. Where is the Starship one? Oh, there's an abandoned colony here. So there's several that are in the ocean. Phoenix Mars Lander, that'll be fun to do. Starship docking platform, we can already do that. Sector 3, woohoo! So these are gonna be fun to power, although they don't need a lot of power. Let's just put a wind farm. The boats will take care of that. We'll go ahead. I don't even think we're going to maintain them. And there's Sector 11. Okay, so we're going to use these for a couple of advanced landing sites. Everything covered. Where was that Starship docking platform? I know there was something around here. Well, okay, whatever. Botanic Dome and floating research outpost. We must have covered this one already. Although I'm going to keep doing it just because. If you guys remember though, let me know. Can we get both? Yep, we can. No maintenance, that's fine. Maintenance only matters if you intend to keep the building for very long, and we don't. Good. New Olympia solar. Oh yeah, so we hadn't got that one. Our transport suffered some damage on the journey over. We delayed until the backup team could reach us before we finally made it to New Olympia's remains. The climate of Mars has been harsh on our technology. New Olympia was no exception. Solar panels were severely damaged. We had to do a complete rebuild of the site in order to get it up and running again. We put weeks of hard work, but the crew is now satisfied. The research operation is fully operational again. Good. It is a lot more fun to do this late game stuff. Kill that. With the ability to build boats is really, really cool. I do like it, and it's not that expensive either for a DLC. It's only like $6 or something like that. And I did actually buy it. This was not one that was given to me. So, well worth it. This game is really pretty amazing. There's a few little infuriating things from time to time, but as a whole, it is a really fantastic game. I love the AI concept that really makes you feel what it is like to be a robot. And it really makes you think. And it is also about Mars terraforming, which is something I really appreciate. Both of those things are just really great. So, yep. With this, I will have seen all the endings. I don't anticipate playing this game again unless there's a new DLC that comes out. At least not for stream. I may try the third ending and do some stuff. We're going to get all of the research done for sure. All of these, because I want to see what all of them are. And then we'll have to decide from there if we're going to keep playing till full terraform or not. Maybe. We're making decent progress on there. I have to decide. I don't know what we're going to play next on this channel. There's a chance it might be a classic game, maybe Alpha Centauri. I've been seeing that one played for a while, and it's kind of tempting to pick it up again. So this will go, let's put it as far to the left as we can be and reasonably close. It's still amazing that there's so much more to be researched. Let's go through another mine purge. We'll start with the atmosphere. We have one that can be tossed. And then mines, there's probably several. What I'm looking for is the ones that have no power, which means that they ran out of things to mine. So we can pretty safely destroy these buildings. It may lead to some disconnects so that we don't have access to the roads, but that's a fairly minor thing that we can fix. There are buildings that have a lot more road access than mines, namely the worker hubs. You can build much, much longer roads. So it's always better to build the mines because they actually do something useful. But the worker hubs are not too bad either. Get the uranium mine gone. Okay. Delete. That'll clear some more buildings up. Good, good. And that's the sound of all those buildings being deleted. Woohoo! That has no maintenance. Let's fix that. Okay. Fully upgraded path. Not hugely surprising. Why is this... Well... I mean, we are importing things by boat here. We don't have the Hyperloop, which is a superior way to travel for sure. But this is all pretty temporary. Nice nitrates. These nitrate deposits would be nice to tap. Maybe we'll get there. Okay, we're gonna build another dock. There might be only one worker. Oh. That is a problem. So we only have one worker that's allowed to work there. That's why it's so slow. Okay. It's probably... Yeah, there's a ton of stuff at the dock. But we only have one worker that can do anything because the workers can't be transported by dock. Okay. I wanted to see how this works to set up something by dock, and you can't really do it completely. Hyperloop is still the superior way to set up a new base. You can definitely have some augmentation by docks, though, which is nice. It is a pretty effective way to transport things. Phoenix Lars Lander. Fun fact, I very seriously considered working for this program at one point in time. I have a t-shirt for helping out with an activity with them. Today we visited the Green Valley. Our main objective was to locate the Phoenix Lander, which we did. The spacecraft was buried under a thick sheet of ice, not so much as water. Apparently during a harsh Martian winter, the ice blanketed the lander and damaged its solar array. That did happen, actually. After that, all attempts at communication were unsuccessful, so the mission was canceled. Yep, it's more or less true. There's some other details to it. This is the asteroid. Oh dear. So the water levels are going to go up again. It had to be done. It will make a few things a little easier. And also there's an achievement. I mean, really, it's that last fact that's the important thing, right? There's an achievement. We've already done this. Abandoned colony. Let's prioritize that. Since we've already done this, we can delete this as well. Okay. This should be prioritized. These floating things don't actually seem to need water, which actually makes sense. Huh. That's actually cool. You don't have to provide any water at all for them. I mean, it's kind of a waste of buildings, but... Yeah, that's a brownout thing. So let's build one here. Not solar farm. Wind farm. It has maintenance on everything, so let's go ahead and build here. Aquatic thermal plant. No maintenance. This also does not have maintenance. So let's go ahead and maintain these, and that will increase our power fairly considerably. Maintenance up to there. That looks good. Cool. So we're going to start to see the water levels rise. So we're going to have to keep an eye on the docks. It should be fairly minimal, but I do expect some buildings to be flooded. What other buildings have a priority? I mean, you have so much ice stored here. Why? Because you don't have the glass here. Huh. But the worker hub should be something that you can do. Because I think all of the things are there. Why aren't you... Okay, we're going to build a Hyperloop here because I'm tired of this nonsense. This Hyperloop will have to be destroyed, which I didn't really want to do. That means we need this mine built. Interesting. Well, that's into a flood zone, but that's good progress. We can connect that up, and then actually, we don't need the Hyperloop at this point in time. We can replace that with just a simple worker hub. Okay, that'll work. Let's check here. Yep, this is now underwater. Nice. The port still seems to be working fine. These guys do too. I tried to build them as far away as we could. I think these guys are all okay for now too. Our water seems to be fine. I think this guy... Oh, it's a platform. Whew. Okay, so we're good. I don't think we had any buildings flooded with that ice import. It was only 15 meters or so. It wasn't a huge amount. And I have been trying to stay away from the water, so good. It's good to know I occasionally can do something right. Just don't tell my kids, okay? Okay, Icery Dome. Our first priority was to restore the main facility. We took great care to reduce the risk of building collapse. Once the place was in acceptable condition, we were able to recover the mission data. Nice. So which one was that? Maybe one of these ones? Yep, we'll delete you. Starship docking platform. That's the one I'm really interested to see what it is. And you will be prioritized as well. Okay. Really want to see what this game says about Elon Musk. There's no power there. This will be no maintenance, and then all we have to do is build a maintenance facility. We'll even connect it up here. No power, but that's fine. We'll have another nitrate mine. Help us to win the game. We've leveled off quite a bit. Wow. Why? Just looking at our resources, we seem to be okay. Location is an oversized botanic dome. Instead of glass, the walls are made up of thick regolith. The walls are covered together with thousands of LED powered by solar panels to make up for lack of natural sunlight. After restoring power to the building, lower decks were flickering. It took us a while to replace them since the entire facility runs at different voltage levels than ours, but now it's fully operational. Cool. So we have lots of nitrogen import. It just takes a lot of resources, and I guess that's it. Okay. So the worker bots are just busy. What's this guy? We can delete you. That's a platform. Support is not underwater and shipyard. Okay. Just continuing to do my nearby checks. You don't need to be operational. Good. We didn't check the floating research outposts. Oh, okay. We secured our ATVs outside before proceeding to the Dawn Mars colony. Surprisingly, the place is still standing. The poor quality of its construction was a symptom of the conflicts between ISA and SpaceGenix. Charging SpaceGenix CEO with treason was no small feat. ISA hasn't forgotten its lesson learned from the past conflicts. Nowadays, when ISA works with private companies, the boards are thoroughly investigated first. All right. If we look carefully, we should see screaming little workers going every which way. You can go away. You can also go away. Good. Starship docking is being researched. This one was one that we just did. No maintenance there, but I'm okay with... Well, we're building the maintenance here because we're going to have a thermal plant. Okay, that's fine. Abandoned colony. We should be able to research this one with minimal work. And we're gonna need probably a few more of our advanced landing sites. So let's see if there's... you're still pretty early. Let's cancel you and we'll have you become an advanced landing site. 3's probably enough. Probably. Organic material dumpster, yeah. It still bothers me that there's a higher percentage of carbon dioxide than there is oxygen. Even though we're getting... I mean... Really... All we have to do, we don't need any more nitrogen. We just need to convert all of our CO2 to oxygen. So let's do another organic dumpster. Starship! Okay! The fleet that docked on this platform was one of a kind. It enabled mass tourism to Mars. After going through the documents left here, we discovered many of Starship's passengers didn't have guaranteed return tickets. They had to finance their trips back home by taking loans from the company that ran the venture. Many of these passengers couldn't pay these debts, and the entire company was dragged into bankruptcy. So this is a docking platform research outpost. So I guess they're basically saying that Starship never orbited. Never landed on Mars. It just was an orbiting thing. Yeah, okay. Oh, so it does give you a little bit more than just was told. And then this doesn't say anything. Okay. So that's kind of interesting. So SpaceX went bankrupt because they were doing an essentially indentured servitude type thing that people didn't pay for. You had to pay for the return ticket. That's an important thing. This thing has already been done, so we're going to go ahead and delete you. Our population has been steadily increasing. Good. Should probably start to build a few more farms. I'll go ahead and build one more open farm. I mean, this looks like it would be a good area, but it's not. This, on the other hand, is a good area. But it's a flood zone, no maintenance, no power. You know what? No, we're not going to do that. It may be a good spot, but I can't support building extra stuff. There we go. 50%'s not bad. It's worth the 10% drop to not have to fuss around with a new power plant. 67% of the planet has been scanned according to this. So we're making huge progress there. So if we were going to just purely increase... Well, hang on. Today we woke up to the sound of classics like Baby Come With Me to the Moon and Star Machine to lift the crew's moon. We sent off a good cheer. It's the 70th time this week I've heard You're My World, Honey. I can't say it anymore. I'm counting down to the last 2 days here when I retreat in silent room far, far away from this place, if I can make it that long. Alright. So that one was over here. Yep. Delete you. Got this one. Second Russian attempt to establish a permanent human colony on Mars. Oh, it is. I had not really realized that you could do that. Get little tidbits about everything. That's pretty neat, actually. There's no maintenance if we do this, but have we done this research? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and build the scanner and a maintenance facility here. Hopefully the scanner can be powered with a single wind farm. Not power. Maintenance facility. Wait, this is maintenance. Scanner. There we go. Let's get these things wired right. Sometimes the mind just doesn't want to work right. Cool. That's an awful lot of chemicals. I mean, nitrogen asteroid detected. Another nitrogen asteroid is available for air braking. All right. Well, clearly we're going to take that. Take that from one of these ones that's gathering resources. So instead of going to Titan, you're going to get a nitrogen asteroid. That's the space elevator. Nice. Okay. We're maxed on buildings. Lovely. No power and no maintenance. I'm just gonna delete you because you're too much of a pain to worry about. Okay. %, CO2. Good, good. Really is pretty amazing how quickly that the plant life spreads. And I mean, this is a pretty game in that sense. For sure. Oxy-UN, set the framework. I mean, I should read all of those little blurbs. The non-have to research bits. So we still haven't done this one yet. Power. Hang on. Those are not going to quite connect, so we really want something like here. Well, okay. This is actually okay. The reason being is that with this power connection, we'll be connected through the back way. They don't have to be directly connected to each other. There must be a ton, 147 ice there. Wow. Just wowzers. I don't really need that worker hub anymore. Must be going... Oh, there's a worker hub here. I did not realize that. Interesting. Okay. Do really want this solar farm to be prioritized. Shouldn't be that hard to get some glass up there, guys. I mean, it is a long ways, to be fair. That is a really long path. Let's at least speed some of the journey up. I don't think that road's going away for a while. So we can't really do a pure docking station. We've learned this, and it has its issues. Hyperloop is really the way to go still. That's good to know. Cool. I think we've done all of the sea-based ones. We still have this one, and there's one that's somewhere, this one. So it's just the 3. Okay. I don't think this is within a Hyperloop term. Well, I mean, it's not bad, but we already have this one done. This will be our first of the landing sites. Prioritize the Hyperloop. Then let's get the Mars 3 lander. And then we'll build a maintenance facility and maybe a scanner. We've already scanned all this. Wow. All right, we'll just let that go. Now, can we build a Hyperloop? Yeah, that's pretty close, actually. That's close enough we can do it in one link. So we're going to do this. That must be the nitrogen asteroid. Good. I love how much nitrogen we're getting from Titan, though. Titan, it's fine. It has so much nitrogen, you know, not a big deal. I am going to take one more advanced landing site, though. Yeah, we're going to finish this off. Get these last few sites researched right now. Okay, so we have that Hyperloop terminal. We'll drop the landing site here, and then that will connect it. Except we need to delete some buildings somehow. What to delete? Well, let's prioritize deleting stuff that we've already done. So we have the military buildings that have been destroyed, but they're not completely taken out like this. Well, okay, we'll prioritize clearing that guy out and this guy. Let's just build a connection path to here. Get us some kind of road going. Okay. We'll prioritize deconstructing these guys as well. Let's see if we can get rid of any of the floating research outposts. So let's see. Those will be colony types. Actually, well, let's see here. We don't need you. You have been researched, I believe. So we can delete you, although this one will need to be replaced with a worker hub. So that we can stay in our building range, okay. This guy's still being built. It may be aquatic. Oh! You know, I didn't realize that they would do this. The aquatic buildings are separate type, which makes sense. Just looking to see if there's anything that we can just delete. And all of the floating research outposts can be deleted, probably. And then the nitrate extractor can also be deleted. That has been used. Cool. Fantastic. Atmospheric pressure is really growing. Wow. We're down to 16%. So really, anything we could do to increase the oxygen and decrease the CO2 would be good. Which is really trying to build plant life. I mean, there's still this whole huge segment of the globe that we don't have hardly any plant life. Although we're trying. There are biodomes here. It just doesn't seem like we're getting much progress. That's fair, I suppose. Not everywhere is suitable for life. Gonna go ahead and warp this to a faster speed. We built another hyperloop somewhere here. It would be a good connection point between places. This hyperloop is not connected. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm sure we'll get the rest of the goods, though, to continue building that. Good. What else could we consider destroying? I mean, could probably get rid of almost all of the ice gathering platforms at this point in time. We have a lot of ice and we don't really need much of it for anything. We'll get rid of you. You don't have power. Uh-oh. So we're going to prioritize clearing that, and this, not really that surprised. I knew there would have to be some buildings when we took that ice asteroid that would be damaged. Let's go ahead and put in the landing site around here. Okay. Prioritize that, and we're going to work our way down to there. Let's get a... I'll build a fusion power plant. Why not? We'll get maintenance here and then build that site. That should be good enough. So once the Hyperloop is built, we'll connect it up and that will work fantastically. And we still have one more. It's going to be the tricky one. Now, I kind of want to build there, but that's not the spot we're looking for is here. Can't connect both of these, but this is kind of good. Let's go ahead and do, is this closer or is this closer? No, it's closer to go this way. So let's do this. Which means we'll drop the landing site here. And hopefully, yeah, that's not bad. Go ahead and build a fusion plant. Easily. And then all we need is a maintenance facility to get all of this maintained. Perfect. That gets us everything that we need. And that should be the last 2 research posts, I believe. I don't think there's an easy way, though, to check to see if we've gotten everything. Unfortunately. We'll find out, though, soon enough, I suppose. That was a whole bunch of stuff we seemingly discovered. Can we build a scanner here? Yeah, let's build a scanner here. This is far enough away from everything. That should help. 70%, so we've only gotten about 10% of the globe covered tonight so far. All right. Red Dragon Lander. I didn't know this was a thing in the game. So Red Dragon was the proposed SpaceX landing thing. This place gives me the creeps. I swear it's haunted. The crew must have left the spacecraft in a hurry. Someone forgot to take their diary with them. Since that person's been dead for at least a century, surely they won't mind if I read it. As part of my research, of course. Today I woke up with a high fever, sore throat, and red blisters all over my body. Astra says I've been cursed by the ghost of the diary's Oni. I don't know. My body itches so badly I can't think coherently. I need to see a doctor or maybe an exorcist. Alright. So where was the red dragon? I don't know. I mean, there isn't that many research posts that are still alive. Okay. We're getting there. Oh, that must be the one of these ones. Probably this one. Is this red dragon? Yeah. This must be. Can we do a dumpster? We will need a worker hub to connect this up. Nothing wrong with that. Too far. Okay. Why did we destroy... Oh. That has water in it. Okay. Interesting. Alright. That's fair. You know, importing the water was bound to cause some issues. Okay. That'll work. So we've got everything looking good. Excellent. Is there... Oh, there's a lot of food and ice, so that's fine. That'll get cleared out soon enough. 14% carbon dioxide. Good. Yeah, it does have a nice little blurb. So where was the Dawn Colony, the SpaceX Starship? It's over here. Starship docking platform. Starship fleet was utilized for all kinds of spaceflight, including cargo and passenger transport. Successfully ferried over 100,000 passengers to Mars using a fleet of 1,000 starships. That's kind of the goal. Starships didn't attempt any landings due to technology restrictions, instead giving tourists an orbital view of the planet for 60 days before returning to Earth. 60 days thing will not happen, and Starship is going to require having landed on Earth. Like, it'll have to land on Mars to be able to return. So it's interesting, but not really the thing. We have one more landing site just in case. I'm gonna keep bringing colonists here. And then some more nitrogen imports, I guess. And we'll keep the one landing just for a situation where it deserves it. If we find there's one research project we have not done yet or something like that. First AI human hybrid mission. Interesting. So how's this coming? The Hyperloop terminal should be ready to link up to here. We should have this connection going. Okay. Delete that in mind. That's not a problem. Hi, it's curious that our water is decreasing. Is that because we're losing our water treatment plants? These docks look like they're under... No, they're not underwater, but they're close. They're very close. Let's see if we can get a water treatment plant maybe around here. There, a few more. That'll help. Almost got this dumpster going. That should be finished fairly soon. Trovolot crater, interesting. Okay. Mars 2 and 3 are the big ones. I think after this, well, we have tons of glass on the planet. Like, getting it should not be that big of a deal. I mean, look, we have 2 glass here. It's available. I don't know why we're not seeing it spread more, but game, why do you do this to me? We have the funds. Let's go ahead and build one open-aired city. I don't know if this will work. We'll find out. These guys all still look like they're working fine. You don't have power. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and put a solar farm here. Yep, that'll do. And then we can build more of these. Except for, well, we're kind of at our building cap. I'm glad to see the population is continuing to grow up. We do not seem to have hit the hard capacity that we tend to. The cycles go up and down, which means we actually have enough food production. And our food is still, well, starting to decrease a bit. But not that much. Not too much at all. It's probably a way to speedrun this and have a lot more colonists. No maintenance here. Yeah. Wait. We have a maintenance facility here. It's in progress still? Still. Well, we're having obviously some transportation issues. SpaceGenix deployed advanced AI for these missions while working on getting Alba Mars colony back online. It's a pity that ISA and SpaceGenix partnership ended poorly. It'd be so nice to consult the engineers on restoring the system. We were able to get the AI operational. It's nothing like gaming, but it's old-fashioned charm. Cool. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go to all of these factories and we're going to upgrade everything that is not a superior, which is just this one. Of course. This one has already been scrapped. Well, congratulations, you're getting rebuilt fast. We're going to connect you up to the Hyperloop and let you go wild. You know, it's all of the space missions importing nitrogen that are probably taking... But those are going to win us eventually, so we should probably keep doing them. Oxygen and CO2 are roughly equal now, which is kind of interesting. Because our missions do take a considerable amount of just transporting materials. Let's back off on the nitrogen imports a bit. We'll kill a couple of these and we're going to replace those with colonist migration because why not? We don't really need the colonists, but they don't hurt. So that should unlock a huge store of resources that we can tap. Really? Oh, you're freaking kidding me. Alright. Let's try just that very small tweak and see if that does the trick. We'll add some more water treatments over here. And these will need some maintenance, so we'll build the maintenance maybe there. Cool. Almost maxing out our buildings again. Lovely. How's this? I mean, the Hyperloop terminals in general seem to be a pretty high priority. Can't believe we have 2,000 glass and we just don't seem to be able to get any here to finish that off. And that's supposed to be a high priority thing. Both of these are fairly high priority. Like, I don't really care about strip mining this. I do really care about getting these buildings built. Okay. The water has been increased. Good. And we have yet to even really scratch the surface. Cool. Yeah. O2 variation's pretty wild at the rates that are changing. We are still increasing in oxygen, which I guess is a good thing. So eventually we would win there for sure. Lots of stuff going every which way. There's our little scanning circle. Which ironically would take more work to destroy. Well, unless we delete the resources, which is something you can do. It can be worthwhile to do that kind of stuff, I suppose. Scanning, how's that looking? 72%. So I think the rate is increasing a bit. See, this scanner hasn't... These things are also prioritized, and yet they're not really happening. But yet, you know, this is a huge stockpile that has tons and tons and tons of stuff. Somehow that's more important to just strip mine everything. I think the AI in the game is sadly lacking. Okay, we did get the Rosalind Franklin. You need some power. Well, we can fix that. And that will get us to the nitrate. It does need a maintenance facility. Building limit reached. Lovely. Well, that should be fairly temporary. We certainly are working on deleting a lot of buildings. Wish we could just delete these. But I suppose in the extraordinarily unlikely event that something were to come, it would be handy to have those. Still, this may be one of those issues that will be fixed by a quick reload. And considering the time, I'm going to call this an evening. We will do one more quick session maybe on Thursday that will finish this off. Just sometimes the worker bots get a little bit stuck in what they're doing and need a little bit of a kick. And I think that's what's needed right now. We saw it happen a lot more last time. Last time we had to restart twice, I think. When that happens, they'll probably prioritize getting rid of the buildings a little bit and less on stockpiling these landing sites full of thousands and thousands of goods. You can power off an entire district? Wow, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions or comments you guys have. We will definitely... We'll do something on Thursday. Whether it's this or whether we... I think we'll do some of this, and then if we have extra time, then we'll maybe play a round of terraforming. That tends to be a pretty quick game, but a lot of fun. Or we'll do something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out, guys. But one way or another, we'll be terraforming Mars, I think, on Thursday. Thank you guys for everything. And until next time, keep on tracking. Take care, guys.